Hello and welcome to the Footsteps in the Past channel again. Today I'm going to show you how to stretch a woven wire fence with using nothing but a rope, piece of pipe, board, and something to pull with. You can use a tractor, lawnmower, truck, four-wheeler, UTV, yeah, anything. Come along, we're going to use a tractor. So stick around and I'll show you how to do it. You want to make sure you start out with the fence perpendicular to your foot. Okay? We're going to go ahead and loosen this up and start on one. We have something with forks, this makes it a lot easier. Right, Aubrey?
Yep.
Take this off. Pull this towards the corner. For this part of the job, it's nice to have help. We'll make sure you have your 1 1/4 fencing staples and yourself a hammer down here while we get this nailed up. We'll move it over here. All right, you're going to take the fence, wrap it about halfway around the post at the height that you want. We'll go ahead and set the staple. We'll drive it. Make it tight. We'll come to the bottom. Do the same thing. Drive it. Now we're going to want to put a staple in every single location on the horizontal.
Wait, this is all sand.
We're going to put a staple on all the horizontal pieces of the fence. And we're going to put one here, then we're going to put a second one in, like this. And then we need 2 in, just like that, all the way down. So, see on the TV. Okay, so we got our two staples, and I'd like to make sure the fence is up and around. That way when we tug on this with the tractor, it's a lot harder to pull around the post than it would be just to pull it straight through the posts. Make sure your little nubbins here are bent over because they like to hurt you. Okay, now the fun part, we're going to get this hooked up to the tractor and we're going to start pulling. First, I'd like to note that we want to make sure the fence is on the inside of the pasture wherever possible, because the animals are going to push up against your fence, and if they push this way, they're going to be working against your post if the fence is on this side of the post. If they put the fence on this side of the post and they push this way, they're working against the staples, and the staples are a lot easier to pull than it is than to pull over the posts. Let's get this hooked up to the tractor. Okay, so that's really close. Can you see the pipe? See the rope? Don't go so far you can't hear me, because right now they're going to be. That's probably fine right there. Okay, so this is a process a lot of people like. Don't do that either. This is a process that a lot of people like to overcomplicate. All you need is a piece of 1-inch PVC and a 1/2-inch climbing rope. So you just we're going to take this rope, we'll shove it inside the pipe. Maybe. What comes out the other side. Take this side, pull it. Now we're going to put this right through the fence. Get away from the tractor, you're going to hurt somebody, JC. You can't be jumping on and off the tractor, there's hydraulics up. It's very dangerous when there's hydraulics up. Okay? It's important to note that the fence is going to unwind the correct way. So the part that is connected to your corner post part that's connected to your corner post needs to be going underneath the front of the fencing. So it's going to unroll this way as we go up the hill. You can put 90s on your pipe to make the rope come out this direction, and it'll have less of a chance hanging up on the fence. I'm not going to. This is the part you want to hook up to the... We're hooking this part up to the tractor. You can hook this up to a lawnmower, a pickup truck, four-wheeler, what have you.
Do you have strawberries?
We'll tie a...
Strawberries?
Here, zoom in. So a real good knot for this would be a slip knot. You use this a lot in on horse foot, tie your horse to your posts. So you make your, this is the part that's connected to the part you're pulling. Then you come around like this, and you create a loop with your hand here and here, and then you just turn this way. Then you take this loop around this and shove it inside of this and pull your knot tight. Now, with a tight knot like this, we'll be able to pull on this really hard, but when we're done pulling, guess what? We'll take this, pull, maybe, it's making me look dumb now, pull it, and we have it untied. Now we're ready to pull. Okay, make sure you cut yourself some slack because it's going to be some waste past your fence line. So go ahead and cut. Yeah, slipped off and broke the wire. All right, I'm going to take something heavy, put it down in here, just to keep that from curling up. Now we're going to go down here and go ahead and pull this all up to these posts. So, pull it. Post to post. Quite a ways to go.
Yeah.
Okay, now we got the fence close to our fence line all the way down here, our fence posts. So now we're going to do our pulling. So what we'll do is we'll take the board here, about 1, 2, 3, 4 squares in. If you were to pull too close to the edge, they'll slip out on you like this one did here. So now we'll put this in, overlapping. Get close up of this, like so. Try and do it without hurting you. Oops. Okay. All right, back up so you see everything. I just used a one before, weeded in around there. Now I'm going to take that same rope and we'll tie it in 2 spots, one high, one low, and we're going to tie it to the tractor and we're going to tug this. Come about 2 squares down and do that same knot I showed you. Hitching knot, that's what I used to call them.
They look like donuts.
Donut knots.
Yeah, when you first tie them, they look like a donut.
Wrong. my rope. This is what a totally tight fence ready to staple should look like. Okay, you want to make sure your last post is tight to the fence. Put your foot in this bottom hole. Push it down while pushing against the fence here. So you get a picture of my body while pushing against the fence like this. And then we'll go ahead and put in our first nail or staple. And you can go ahead and drive them all the way down. Your first two posts in this support area here, the first two posts needed two staples, or one staple, and every single horizontal all the way down. Back up, Leona, I don't want you to get hurt.
Dad, I'm behind you. The thing you need.
Thank you, Leona. So every single horizontal needs a staple in it on the first two posts. So this one and this one. Then the rest of the posts down on the way down there, you'll want to put a nail in the top and a nail all the way in the bottom, and then about every second or third row up, you'll need to nail every single one in the centers. So only the first two or three need to nail every single one, and that's just to hold the fence tight. So let's go ahead and nail those. Now all you got to do is and staple and staple. Make it look easy. Okay. I'm on my last post. I have one staple left. I'm going to run all the way back to the tractor to get 3 staples. So we can put this one in.
It's been like 10 minutes and he still hasn't came back with his 3 nails. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Perfect. Perfect. I just had the right amount of nails to finish the job. Alright, now all we gotta do is relieve the tension on the fence, since we nailed every single staple on this post and that post, and every single staple all the way down. And we'll go ahead and cut this off, relieve the tension, cut this off. Make sure you cut up here to where you have enough slack where you can ramp this around the post. Cut right here. This, we'll go ahead and fold all these over. And then we'll put a staple in them. So we have 2 on the very last post on every horizontal run, 1 around the corner on this end and on the other end of the fence. So, more staples. So this is the very last post. See? Staple there, curve the fence around, staple there. It's a pretty nice, pretty straight fence, even with this big hump here. I don't know, the camera doesn't do it justice. It's about a 3 foot, 4 foot drop from the fence to the farmer's road here. Nice and tight. That's how you tighten up the woven fence. Join me next time. We'll be putting up our electric fence and I'll show you how that's done. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for stopping.
Thanks for watching.